forget to subscribe.
We all enjoy a little sweetness in our lives. Whether it's a piece of chocolate after a long day, a slice of cake at a celebration, or a sugary drink to quench our thirst, these moments of indulgence are woven into the fabric of our daily routines. A sugary treat can bring a moment of joy, a quick energy boost, or simply a comforting end to a meal. It's a small pleasure that can make a big difference in our mood and energy levels. Sharing a dessert with loved ones can create lasting memories, and the sweetness often symbolizes celebration and togetherness. But there's a darker side to this sweet story. But what happens when this innocent indulgence transforms into an avalanche of sugar flooding our bodies daily? The occasional treat becomes a regular habit, and before we know it, we're consuming far more sugar than we realize. Our modern diets, laden with processed foods and sugary drinks, have quietly ushered in an era of excessive sugar consumption. From breakfast cereals to salad dressings, sugar is hidden in places we least expect. This often unnoticed deluge of sugar has insidious consequences, slowly eroding our health from the inside out. It's not just the obvious sweets, it's the hidden sugars in our daily meals that add up. The bitter truth is that this excessive sugar intake is not just about a few extra pounds or a sweet tooth. It's about the silent damage being inflicted on our bodies, increasing the risk of serious health issues like type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and more. It's about the silent damage being inflicted on our bodies, increasing the risk of serious health issues like type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and a myriad of other chronic illnesses. These conditions can drastically affect our quality of life and longevity. Managing these chronic illnesses often requires significant lifestyle changes, medication, and constant monitoring. The impact on daily life can be profound, affecting not just the individual, but their families and communities as well. This isn't about demonizing sugar altogether, but about understanding the impact of excessive consumption and reclaiming control over our health, one less spoonful at a time. By making informed choices, reading labels carefully, and opting for natural sources of sweetness, we can enjoy the benefits of sugar without the detrimental effects. Incorporating more whole foods like fruits and vegetables into our diets can help reduce our reliance on added sugars. These natural foods provide essential nutrients and fiber, helping to balance our blood sugar levels and keep us feeling full and satisfied. Cooking at home and preparing meals from scratch allows us to control the ingredients and reduce hidden sugars. It's a step towards a healthier lifestyle that can be both enjoyable and rewarding. Staying hydrated with water instead of sugary drinks is another simple yet effective way to cut down on sugar intake. Water supports overall health and helps maintain energy levels throughout the day. By making these small changes, we can reclaim our health and enjoy the sweetness of life in a balanced and mindful way. It's about finding joy in the natural flavors and taking control of our well-being, one step at a time. One of the most alarming aspects of this sugar overload is its often invisible nature. We might pride ourselves on avoiding that extra slice of cake, unaware that sugar lurks in the shadows of seemingly harmless foods. From breakfast cereals and yogurt parfaits to salad dressings and pasta sauces, added sugars have infiltrated our grocery aisles, masquerading under various names like high fructose corn syrup, sucrose, and dextrose. This deceptive marketing makes it challenging to discern the true extent of our sugar intake. We believe we're making healthy choices, while unknowingly consuming spoonfuls of hidden sugars daily. This constant influx disrupts our body's natural metabolic processes, leading to a cascade of negative health effects. But awareness is the first step towards change. By learning to identify these hidden sugars, we can make informed choices about the foods we consume. This video embarks on a 30-day journey to expose the shocking truth about excessive sugar consumption and its impact on our bodies. We'll delve into the science behind sugar's effects, exploring how it contributes to weight gain, increases the risk of type 2 diabetes, and wreaks havoc on our overall health. Prepare to be surprised, even shocked, by the profound consequences of what might seem like a harmless indulgence. This isn't about deprivation or strict diets, but about empowering you with knowledge. By understanding the link between sugar and its health implications, you can make informed decisions about your dietary choices and take control of your well-being. Join us on this eye-opening journey as we unravel the bitter truth about sugar and discover the sweet rewards of a healthier, more balanced lifestyle. One of the most visible and immediate consequences of excessive sugar intake is weight gain. When we consume more sugar than our body needs for immediate energy, it gets stored as fat, leading to those unwanted extra pounds. But it's not just about the calories in sugary foods and drinks. Sugar sets off a complex chain reaction within our body, disrupting our metabolism and hormones, making it easier to gain weight and harder to shed it. This weight gain, in turn, increases the risk of various health problems, including heart disease, stroke, and certain types of cancer, creating a vicious cycle that can be difficult to break. It's a stark reminder that the consequences of excess sugar go far beyond a few extra inches on our waistlines. It's about safeguarding our long-term health and well-being. Section 2. Empty calories, expanding waistlines, the science of sugar and fat storage. To understand how sugar contributes to weight gain, we need to delve into the science of how our body processes calories. Unlike complex carbohydrates and healthy fats, which provide sustained energy and essential nutrients, sugar is essentially empty calories. It offers a quick burst of energy but lacks the nutritional value to satisfy our body's needs. When we consume sugar, our pancreas releases insulin, a hormone that helps transport glucose or sugar from our bloodstream into our cells for energy. However, when we overload our system with sugar, our cells become overwhelmed and less responsive to insulin. This leads to a buildup of glucose in the bloodstream and triggers our body to store the excess energy as fat, primarily in our abdominal area, which is particularly harmful to our health. Section 3. Insulin Resistance, sugar's sneaky sabotage of your metabolism. As we continue to consume excessive sugar, our body becomes less and less sensitive to insulin, a condition known as insulin resistance. This means our pancreas has to work harder, producing more and more insulin to keep our blood sugar levels in check. Over time, this constant overproduction can exhaust the pancreas, leading to a decline in insulin production and potentially resulting in type 2 diabetes. Insulin resistance is a serious metabolic disorder that disrupts our body's ability to regulate blood sugar effectively. It sets the stage for a cascade of health problems, including weight gain, increased risk of heart disease, stroke, and other chronic conditions. It's a stark reminder that the consequences of excessive sugar intake extend far beyond our waistlines. Section 4. Cravings and Addiction, sugar's grip on your brain. Sugar's impact extends beyond our physical health. It also affects our brain chemistry, often leading to cravings and even addiction. When we consume sugar, it triggers the release of dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and reward. This creates a positive feedback loop, making us crave more sugar to experience that same feeling of pleasure. This cycle of cravings and consumption can be difficult to break as our brain becomes wired to seek out sugary treats. The more sugar we consume, the more our brain craves it, leading to a vicious cycle of dependence. Understanding this neurological connection is crucial in breaking free from sugar's grip and developing healthier eating habits. Breaking free from the cycle of excessive sugar consumption is challenging but achievable. It starts with awareness, understanding how sugar affects our bodies and brains. Armed with this knowledge, we can make conscious choices to reduce our sugar intake. This isn't about deprivation, but about making gradual, sustainable changes to our diets. Start by reading food labels carefully, identifying hidden sugars, and choosing healthier alternatives. Focus on whole, unprocessed foods like fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. These foods provide sustained energy, essential nutrients, and help regulate blood sugar levels, breaking the cycle of cravings. Remember, small changes can lead to significant long-term health benefits.
While weight gain is a significant consequence of excessive sugar intake, the link between sugar and type 2 diabetes is even more alarming. Type 2 diabetes, once considered a disease of adulthood, is now increasingly diagnosed in younger people, largely attributed to the rising consumption of sugary foods and drinks. This chronic condition develops when the body becomes resistant to insulin or doesn't produce enough insulin to regulate blood sugar levels effectively. The overconsumption of sugar plays a pivotal role in this process. When we constantly bombard our bodies with sugar, our pancreas goes into overdrive, producing more and more insulin to keep up. Over time, this constant strain can damage the insulin-producing cells in the pancreas, leading to a decline in insulin production and eventually resulting in type 2 diabetes. It's a sobering reminder that the choices we make today have a profound impact on our long-term health.
Imagine your blood sugar levels as a roller coaster, soaring high after consuming sugary foods and drinks, then plummeting as insulin kicks in to lower them. This constant spiking and crashing disrupts your body's delicate balance, leading to various health problems. The highs can cause fatigue, headaches, and difficulty concentrating, while the lows can trigger cravings, irritability, and even shakiness. Over time, these dramatic fluctuations take a toll on your blood vessels, increasing your risk of heart disease, stroke, and nerve damage. The constant strain on your pancreas to produce more insulin can eventually wear it out, leading to a decline in insulin production and ultimately increasing your risk of developing type 2 diabetes. It's a vicious cycle that highlights the importance of maintaining stable blood sugar levels for optimal health.
Section 3. Prediabetes, a wake-up call, not a life sentence. Before developing full-blown type 2 diabetes, many people experience a condition called prediabetes. This is a warning sign that your blood sugar levels are higher than normal, but not yet high enough for a diabetes diagnosis. The good news is that prediabetes is reversible with lifestyle changes. By reducing your sugar intake, increasing physical activity, and losing even a small amount of weight, you can significantly lower your risk of progressing to type 2 diabetes. Don't ignore the warning signs of prediabetes. If you experience frequent thirst, increased urination, blurred vision, slow healing sores, or numbness or tingling in your hands or feet, consult your doctor for a blood sugar test. Early detection and intervention are crucial in preventing or delaying the onset of type 2 diabetes and its associated complications.
Section 4. The silent progression, when your pancreas cries for help. The pancreas is a vital organ that plays a crucial role in regulating blood sugar levels by producing insulin. Insulin is the hormone that allows your body to use glucose for energy. Type 2 diabetes often develops gradually, with symptoms appearing so subtly that they might go unnoticed for years. These symptoms can include increased thirst, frequent urination, fatigue, and blurred vision. However, they are often so mild that they are easily overlooked or attributed to other causes. This silent progression is what makes this condition so dangerous. Without noticeable symptoms, many people live with type 2 diabetes for a long time before being diagnosed, allowing the disease to cause significant damage to the body. As your pancreas struggles to keep up with the demand for insulin, your blood sugar levels gradually rise, silently damaging your blood vessels and organs. High blood sugar levels can lead to inflammation and narrowing of the blood vessels, reducing blood flow and oxygen to vital organs. This damage can lead to a range of complications, including heart disease, stroke, kidney disease, nerve damage, vision problems, and even amputations. Heart disease and stroke are particularly common among people with type 2 diabetes, as high blood sugar levels can damage the blood vessels that supply the heart and brain. Early detection and management are crucial in preventing or slowing the progression of these complications. Regular checkups and blood tests can help detect type 2 diabetes early, allowing for timely intervention and management. If you have any risk factors for type 2 diabetes, such as a family history of the disease, obesity, physical inactivity, or a history of gestational diabetes, talk to your doctor about getting tested. Other risk factors include age, ethnicity, and certain medical conditions like high blood pressure and high cholesterol. Taking control of your health today can make a world of difference in your future well-being. By making healthy lifestyle choices, such as eating a balanced diet, exercising regularly, and maintaining a healthy weight, you can reduce your risk of developing type 2 diabetes and its complications. Remember, your pancreas is counting on you to take action and protect your health. Section 5. Reclaiming Control, Lifestyle Changes for Diabetes Prevention. The good news is that type 2 diabetes is largely preventable through lifestyle changes. By adopting a healthy diet, incorporating regular physical activity, and maintaining a healthy weight, you can significantly reduce your risk of developing this chronic condition. Start by cutting back on sugary drinks, processed foods, and unhealthy fats. Focus on whole, unprocessed foods like fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. These foods provide essential nutrients, fiber, and help regulate blood sugar levels. Regular physical activity is equally important. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity exercise most days of the week. Even small changes can make a big difference in preventing type 2 diabetes and improving your overall health. Remember, knowledge is power. By understanding the link between sugar and diabetes, you can make informed choices to protect your health and live a longer, healthier life. Beyond the obvious sugar's ripple effect on your health, we've seen how excessive sugar intake can pack on pounds and pave the way for type 2 diabetes. But sugar's harmful reach extends far beyond these well-known risks, quietly impacting various aspects of our health. From our cardiovascular system to our brain function, skin health, and even our immune system, excessive sugar consumption leaves a trail of silent damage throughout our bodies. It's time to peel back the layers and expose the full extent of sugar's sinister influence on our well-being. This isn't about instilling fear, but about empowering you with knowledge. By understanding the far-reaching consequences of excessive sugar intake, you can make informed choices to protect your health and safeguard your future. Let's delve deeper into the often overlooked ways sugar can sabotage our health, one spoonful at a time.
The heart of the matter, sugar's sticky grip on your cardiovascular system. It's a topic that often goes unnoticed, but the impact is profound and far-reaching. Our hearts, the tireless engines of our bodies, are particularly vulnerable to the damaging effects of excessive sugar consumption. These vital organs work around the clock, pumping life-sustaining blood throughout our bodies, and they deserve our utmost care and attention. When we overload our system with sugar, it triggers a cascade of events that can wreak havoc on our cardiovascular health. This isn't just about the occasional sweet treat, it's about the chronic overconsumption of sugar that has become all too common in modern diets. One of the primary ways sugar harms our hearts is by raising our triglyceride levels. Triglycerides are a type of fat found in our blood, and when their levels become elevated, they pose a significant threat to our cardiovascular well-being. Triglycerides are a type of fat found in our blood, and high levels are a major risk factor for heart disease. Elevated triglycerides can lead to the hardening and narrowing of arteries, a condition known as arteriosclerosis, which can severely impede blood flow. Excessive sugar intake also contributes to increased inflammation throughout the body, including in our blood vessels. This inflammation is not just a minor irritation. It is a chronic condition that can lead to serious health issues over time. This inflammation damages the delicate lining of our arteries, making them more susceptible to plaque buildup, a condition known as atherosclerosis. Atherosclerosis is a slow, progressive disease that can start as early as childhood and worsen with age. As plaque accumulates in our arteries, it restricts blood flow, increasing the risk of heart attack and stroke. The restricted blood flow means that our heart and other organs may not get the oxygen and nutrients they need to function properly. Sugar's assault on our cardiovascular system is a silent threat, often progressing unnoticed until it's too late. The damage caused by excessive sugar intake can be insidious, slowly deteriorating our heart health without any obvious symptoms until a major event occurs. To protect our hearts, it's crucial to make healthy lifestyle choices. This includes maintaining a balanced diet, rich in whole foods and low in added sugars, as well as engaging in regular physical activity. By being mindful of our sugar intake, we can take significant steps towards safeguarding our cardiovascular health. Raising awareness about the impact of sugar on our cardiovascular system is essential. Educating ourselves and our communities can lead to better choices and healthier lives. Remember, small changes can make a big difference in the long run. By understanding and addressing the risks associated with excessive sugar consumption, we can look forward to a future where our hearts are healthier and our lives are longer and more fulfilling. Let's take control of our health, one step at a time.
Fatty liver sugar's silent assault on your body's filter. Our liver, the body's primary detoxification organ, works tirelessly to filter toxins from our blood, process nutrients, and produce bile for digestion. But excessive sugar intake can overload this vital organ, leading to a condition known as non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, or NAFLD. When we consume more sugar than our body needs for energy, our liver converts the excess into fat, which can accumulate in the liver cells, leading to inflammation and damage. NAFLD often progresses silently, with few or no symptoms in its early stages. Over time, however, it can lead to liver scarring, cirrhosis, liver failure, and even liver cancer. The rise of NAFLD is directly linked to the increased consumption of sugary drinks and processed foods. By reducing our sugar intake, we can protect our livers and support their vital role in maintaining our overall health.
Section 4. Brain fog and beyond. Sugar's impact on cognitive function and mood. Our brains are highly sensitive
Don't forget to
fluctuations in blood
subscribe!
sugar levels. When we consume sugary foods or drinks, our blood sugar spikes, providing a temporary boost in energy and alertness. However, this surge is often followed by a crash, leaving us feeling fatigued, irritable, and mentally foggy. These blood sugar roller coasters can disrupt our cognitive function, impairing our memory, focus, and decision-making abilities. Excessive sugar intake can also contribute to mood disorders such as anxiety and depression. Sugar disrupts the balance of neurotransmitters in our brains, including serotonin and dopamine, which play crucial roles in regulating mood, sleep, and appetite. By reducing our sugar intake and stabilizing our blood sugar levels, we can support our brain health, improve our cognitive function, and promote emotional well-being.
Section 5. Skin Deep. Sugar's role in premature aging and skin problems. Our skin, the largest organ of our body, reflects our inner health, and excessive sugar intake can take a toll on its appearance and vitality. Sugar contributes to a process called glycation, where sugar molecules attach to collagen and elastin fibers in our skin, causing them to become stiff and less elastic. This loss of elasticity leads to wrinkles, sagging, and premature aging. Sugar also fuels inflammation throughout the body, including in our skin. This inflammation can exacerbate existing skin conditions like acne, eczema, and psoriasis, leading to breakouts, redness, and irritation. By reducing our sugar intake, we can protect our skin from the inside out, promoting a healthy, youthful complexion.
Section 1. The Sweet Poison. Recapping sugar's hidden harms. Our 30-day journey into the world of excessive sugar consumption has been eye-opening, to say the least. We've peeled back the layers of sweetness to expose the bitter truth about sugar's impact on our bodies. From the obvious weight gain and increased risk of type 2 diabetes, to the less apparent but equally concerning consequences on our heart health, liver function, cognitive abilities, and even skin health. Sugar's insidious effects are far-reaching. We've seen how sugar hijacks our brain chemistry, creating cravings and dependence that can be hard to break. We've learned how it disrupts our metabolism, leading to insulin resistance, weight gain, and a cascade of health problems. And we've discovered that sugar's damage extends far beyond our waistlines, silently affecting our organs, our brain function, and even our appearance. Section 2. Breaking free practical steps towards a low-sugar life. The good news is that knowledge is power. By understanding the profound impact of excessive sugar consumption, we can make informed choices to reclaim our health and well-being. Reducing our sugar intake isn't about deprivation or strict diets. It's about making gradual, sustainable changes to our lifestyle that support our long-term health. Start by reading food labels carefully, becoming aware of hidden sugars lurking in processed foods and drinks. Opt for whole, unprocessed foods like fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. These nutrient-rich foods provide sustained energy, fiber, and essential vitamins and minerals without the sugar overload. And remember, hydration is key. Replace sugary drinks with water, unsweetened tea, or infused water for a refreshing and healthy alternative. Section 3. Rediscovering sweetness. Finding joy in a balanced diet. Reducing our sugar intake doesn't mean we have to say goodbye to sweetness altogether. It's about rediscovering the natural sweetness in whole foods and finding joy in a balanced diet that nourishes our bodies and satisfies our taste buds. Embrace the sweetness of fresh berries, the juicy crunch of an apple, or the satisfying sweetness of a baked sweet potato. Experiment with spices like cinnamon, nutmeg, and cardamom to add warmth and depth of flavor to your meals and beverages. And remember, small, mindful indulgences can still be part of a healthy lifestyle. The key is moderation and balance. By shifting our focus from processed sweets to the natural sweetness of whole foods, we can satisfy our cravings while nourishing our bodies and supporting our overall health.